Alright, what up guys? Today I want to rank OP17 chase cards based on my personal opinion on look, aesthetic, vibe, how cool the card looks, based on artwork, appeal, and it'll help me decide what I want to buy when the cards come out. So let's get straight to it. Rayleigh SP. These hockey SP cards, man. I like the style of it, but just because this is Rayleigh, I'll put it in meh. But let me see the Zoro one now. The Zoro one looks really nice. I do like the way the foiling, it looks like a diamond kind of, the text. And also the edges of the hockey. But the Zoro one looks really, really nice, man. I could see this one being a chase. I could see this Zoro being worth more than some of the manga cards in OP17 in all honesty. So I gotta put this in like A tier. This card's tough, dude. This card is tough. Luffy leader. The alt art leader. He's got a helmet on. It's clean. It's cool. I know people are gonna want to collect the leader cards. Now this one, like the manga panel leader, I really like this one more than the other one. I think it's a tier higher. I don't know. I consider this like a mini manga in a way, like like a mini manga panel in the background. So I'll put that in tough as well. Big Mom manga. All right, dummy. The panels are kind of mid. I don't know. Just Big Mom standing straight up. I'll put it in clean. I don't know. In my honest opinion, I'm not a big fan of Big Mom. That's one thing. And two, the manga panels are mid. It's just her standing straight up. I think they could have done it a lot better. Ooh, the Throne Blackbeard. Yeah, dude, these Throne cards are going to be a grail for sure. These look very nice. I would argue this looks better than the gold and silver Blackbeard from OP12, Legacy of the Master. I really like just the gold foiling on this card. The texture looks amazing. I gotta put that in S tier. That card's a grail for sure. Roger SP. I gotta put this same tier as the Zoro. I really like Roger, and he looks pretty cool in this card. Rocks leader. I gotta see it more in person with the foil, but I think it's clean. Whitebeard manga. It is going to be the first Whitebeard manga. And I like the panel Become My Son. I think he's talking to Ace. Edward Newgate. Again, it's not the greatest, but I gotta put it in tough, you know. I think it's better than the Big Mom manga for sure. And Whitebeard's an important character. I wish there was more panels. I wish it was a better pose, but it's not in Grail, I think, in my opinion. But Kaido, King of the Beasts, him standing straight up. I think it's clean. I don't know. It could look better. Again, it's not a price tier list. I know so these mangas are obviously gonna be worth more than like this Luffy leader, but yeah, I just think some of these like this is just based on vibes and aesthetic. Yamato, Yamato is such a mid character. Just comes out of nowhere. Yamato is a filler character. I don't know what is good with all these Yamato cards coming, but Yamato is a filler character in my opinion. That might be a hot take, but I can't lie. The pose on is kind of tough. I can't lie. Tough or clean? I'll put it in top of clean for now, but I won't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't question you if you put it in tough. Shanks Throne. Okay, yeah, this card. This card looks better than the gold and silver Shanks from OP13, bro. This is an S tier card for sure. This is a grail, man. This Shanks card, I don't know what it is. He's got his sword on the side, him sitting on the throne. He looks very confident. In person, yeah, the gold texture, the gold foiling looks really nice. So that's for sure S tier. Whitebeard leader, it's kind of mid. Meh. The manga event, are you that afraid of the new era? I don't like the bottom, like they just tried to fit in like the bottom manga panels in a way. They should have made this like in a Gum Gum Giant sort of way, where it's just like one full like panel. But I think they tried to add multiple stuff, so I think it goes to tough just because this could have been S tier, but they should have just made it like one big nice panel, kind of like how Gum Gum Giant is in a way or something. But I'll put it in tough. Shanks leader, ooh, I like this leader a lot. I'll put this in tough. I don't know. Like the first leader card, I'll say that like that actually looks really nice. I'll put that in A tier. KAIDO, dragon form, it's clean. I'll put it like in top of clean. I would not, question if you put it in tough. Big Mom, this is meh. I don't like it. Throne Luffy, oh, this is an S tier card, guys. I think the gold and silver Luffy from OP11 look a little better, but overall, this looks amazing. If you saw this card in person, wow. It like the gold edges and foiling like also sometimes will give it like a rainbow look if you look at it from an angle. And Luffy holding his hat, he's in gear 5. People are gonna want this card. I would not be surprised if this card was like $10,000 off rip, if in all honesty. On release, I would not be surprised if this card was like a 1 in 15, 1 in 20 case chance pull, and it was like $8,000, $10,000. I would not be surprised. This card is the Grail. I'll put it in the top of Grail. Super alt art Luffy, yeah, this is also going to be there in Grail. I would not be surprised if this card off rip on release is like $8,000 plus, $10,000 plus. If the pull rate is very hard, because I could already see the demand for it. It just depends on what the pull rate is. How hard is it going to be to pull a card like this? If it's going to be like red manga rare, it's going to be $10,000+ on release, guys. So just keep that in mind. That is an S tier card though. Look wise, art, it has the entire crew. Zoro, Nami, Usopp, Brook, Robin. It looks amazing. It's got like that gold and silver Gear 5, like from the original style, like the circle border or the circle background, and yeah, definitely a Grail. Top 2 card. It's going to be a top 2 card, guaranteed. Rocks, oh boy, yeah, I guess the rest of it are going to be all Grails. This is S tier card. This Rocks card, very nice. Again, same thing as the other Luffy, like the entire crew. It has like that circular background. I like how this one's like black in the background, like the edges were, and the other one's like bluish, like more lighter color tone. So I like that a lot. If I had to rank them on like what I think people would want, it would probably be that first, this second, this third, fourth, yeah. Throne Buggy, yeah, that's a Grail. Yeah, I have to. Odin. Why'd they choose Odin, man? I'll put it in meh. Shanks manga, yeah, this is a Grail, in my opinion. I don't know, I'm putting it up there. This is the best manga in OP17, in my opinion. Shanks, and the panels are nice too. Him pointing at his eye. The only manga in OP17 that looks like it actually has manga panels. Literally, look at all the other manga cards. KAIDO, Big Mom, and Whitebeard. Like, they only show panels at the top, whereas Shanks actually has panels all around him. So, I guess the Big Mom also has a little, but yeah, I think Shanks is up there. One of my favorite cards in OP17. And last one is Garp. Oops. I'll put Garp under clean. Yeah, it's like a B tier. It's cool. He's about to punch you, so it looks kind of nice. But overall, this is my OP17 tier list on cards that I would personally go after. Obviously, these are the Grails that everyone's going to want these cards in specific. I'm telling you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These 7 cards are going to be the most expensive 7 in my opinion, but maybe the Zoro will sneak in there. I don't know. I could see the Zoro sneaking in there. These, in my opinion, are cool, tough cards. I like the Zoro. I like the mini manga Luffy, the Roger. The manga event's cool, and yeah, the Shanks leader. I think people will want to collect this card just to have. And yeah, these cards are also clean. Overall, OP17 looks pretty nice, man. I like a lot of these cards. These cards, some of these cards are going to be unattainable though. They're going to be so expensive. Like I could see this card, or this card already being $10,000 off rip. Maybe even like 8K. But yeah, wow. Hopefully this set's overprinted though. Hopefully they print a lot of this so it's not that expensive, and maybe I'm wrong. But wow. Let me know what your favorite card in OP17 is. Um, Maybe I should have moved the Yamato up one. The Big Mom as well. Because they're manga cards, but eh. This just really proves to me, that like not all mangas are cool, Like I rather have this manga event than these manga cards. Or I rather have, this Shanks card really than some of these manga cards. Because they're not that cool. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Please like and subscribe if you like this type of content. And yeah, let me know what I should rank next. And what your favorite card is in this set. Because I'm really torn between this Super Alt Art Luffy and this Throne Luffy. But hopefully this Shanks card's not too expensive. This Shanks manga, because I want that manga card. It's funny how as every newer Shanks manga is better than the last. I would say this Shanks manga is the new best Shanks manga now. The OP09 Shanks manga is the second best one, and the Romance Dawn OP01 Shanks manga is the worst. It's crazy how, to me, the first Shanks manga released is the worst one. Like, the new mangas that come out, they just keep getting better. Except for Luffy. So, that's all for this video. Please comment and let me know where I'm bugging. I want to know what you guys agree with and disagree with. I like talking to you guys and just debating, going back and forth. And yeah, please subscribe if you haven't already. And click this video, or this video in the corner if you want some more content to watch. And yeah, see you guys on the next one. Peace.